We're taking just a small break from We're Open in Utah because this is equally as important. You know, your food that you put in here, it's equally as important as putting the right kind of vaccine. How are you today?
Absolutely. I'm doing well. How about you?
Good. It was because we just talked to her just a few hours ago, just an hour ago anyway. I wanted to cover some of the things that we didn't get to in our first segment, mostly about, you know, first off, you talked a little bit about the strain. Now, if I'm coming in with my wife and my daughter or my son, we're all different ages. Are we all going to get different vaccines, or are we all going to get the same vaccine?
You won't necessarily get different vaccines, but based on your age, there are some vaccines that are a little bit better than others because, like for an older person, for example, they might elicit a better response to the vaccine if we give you a certain one versus the other.
So me, in other words, older person.
Yeah, you always say don't lie about your age,
Yeah.
which I think is just a rule. You shouldn't do that, but especially with a healthcare provider so that they can choose the vaccine that's best for you.
You want to get the right medication,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
Now, this is possible. We've been doing this. I love hanging out because you always bring good new information, but it's possible because of a partnership with the governor and his department, right?
Yeah, so we really appreciate the Governor's Office for Economic Development, their In Utah campaign, Healthy in Utah, which is all about flu prevention. And it's sad to know that 40% of Utahns got vaccinated against the flu last year. And the goal is to get up to 60% this year, especially with COVID and in our communities. We want to make sure that we're taking flu off the table and getting protected.
Now, what about insurance? Do I have to have it? Can I just pay a copay here?
So most insurances cover the flu shot in full. So bring your insurance card to your local Smiths and we can work on that for you. But you can also pay out of pocket. And if you don't have insurance, it's pretty reasonable. So.
Well, it's good because at this point in time, you know, we're at the end of the year. We haven't announced there's a flu outbreak, so that's good.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Yes.
So go get your shots now.
Now is the time. Get your immunity built up, which takes about 2 weeks, and then you'll go smooth sailing into the holidays as far as flu goes.
Yeah.
So.
SmithsFoodAndDrug.com is their direct website. Ours is Fox13now.com. We'll put a link there. Look, don't get the flu. Go get vaccinated. All right, or at least guard against it with a vaccination. All right, bye guys. See ya.